Hello and welcome. This video is an open letter to the gender clinic that I've applied to. So I have, since a very early age, known that I was different from boys. I was not into the same things, I didn't think like them, I didn't do the same things. I always hated being referred to as a boy. And this was constant and consistent throughout my childhood and adolescence. I experienced bullying and harassment to huge degrees because of my obviously effeminate behaviors from other older children and also from authority figures who would segregate boys and girls. I have an authority figure problem. I have a problem with authority in general, and I think it stemmed from those people who were supposed to be there to look out for me telling me something that wasn't true. My home life, however, was much better because there I was allowed to express myself, and I used to wear t-shirts without any shorts or anything, and try and pull them down to make them into long dresses. I self-identified as gay at the age of 14, and I thought that was that. And I later realized at the age of about 18 or 19 that no, that's not the whole story. I'm also trans. So I started to present feminine in my clothing and makeup and hair and, you know, everything else. I changed my name in 2008 at age 23 to reflect my true identity, and I also changed my title and the pronouns that I use at that time. Since then, hearing the old name caused me to cringe. At worst, it makes me angry. If someone calls me that old name, I get angry because it sparks my dysphoria and it feels like I'm being disrespected. Even before then, I hated my name for as long as I could remember. Up until now, my transition has been completely social as opposed to medical. And always, however, I have had this need, and still to this day, to feel read as a female. However, I haven't really ever experienced any gender-based dysmorphia concerning my primary or secondary sex characteristics of my body. There have been times in the distant and recent past when I've been with a bunch of females and been accepted by them as one of them. And I love that they have been good enough to see past my transness. But internally, part of me sometimes reminds myself that I'm different from them, and it makes me feel like a fraud, like I don't really belong. I am, for all intents and purposes, my mind is female. But I am quite happy with certain physical attributes and certain personality attributes that would be associated more with the masculine. So I find the term non-binary slightly more accurate, but with a large percent of that personality and that gender aspect of me is female. My concerns are my facial hair. I have been managing this for many years. I have tried shaving and I hated it. I tried waxing and it was messy. I now epilate and it's damaging my skin, but it is still the best option for me. I need to be rid of the hair growth. It's ugly. It's unsightful. It's constant. And I feel like it outs me to people in public if I don't remove it every day. I am concerned about my voice. I don't think it's high enough despite my training efforts, and I am aware that testosterone has done all the damage it's going to do there. I'm fortunate that my voice isn't ridiculously low, but I do need help with the training. I also am deeply conflicted about hormones, and I need advice about that because I'm not sure about the potential results and the efficacy that taking hormones might have on improving my well-being. But it is something that I am considering. I'm also looking into the counselling and therapy options. I don't think I would need too much because I'm quite well adjusted in my life as it is. And I've had counselling and therapy sessions on and off throughout my childhood and my adolescence, but they weren't helpful because those people didn't specialise in these issues. So that's why I have applied to the gender clinic to get help for those things for me. I hope this clears up any questions that might be present at the initial stage of assessment. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.